course she will. She always will be. For
Always.
Sure. Always, always. Right, OK, tell me about the beauty treatment. Olivia Coleman, apparently, we're told, swears by this. What's going on?
Oh, it's incredible, the amount of people that have been in the hands of Lord Gavin-McLeod Valentine. He really is a lord. Comes from Aberdeen originally, was in New York for many, many years, has just moved to Los Angeles, taking the place by storm. What a character he is. You're about to find out more. Oxygen facials have been around for a long time. I think Madonna was really the first to talk about them. But he's taken them to a whole new level. And I'm amazed that Ralph, our director, isn't playing the Mission Impossible theme tune at the moment. But this is what happened when Ralph attempted to make me look like my younger airbrush brother.
So what I do is I work with the Intraceuticals Oxygen Facial. Essentially what it does is it takes microwaves of hyaluronic acid. That's a naturally occurring molecule within the skin. After the age of 25, scary, we're both over that, you start to rapidly decrease your natural production.
The cast list that you have of people that you've treated is almost endless.
Kim Kardashian West, I work with Julianne Moore, Michelle Williams. Most excitingly, I think is sort of prevalent at the moment, is working with Helena, Bonham and Olivia Coleman on The Crown.
The Prime Minister said he was going to write to you personally. Better than that. He met me at the airport.
Olivia Coleman is so much fun, and because she's open-minded and she's game to try anything. She's very fresh, very youthful, very gorgeous, very skinny in real life. So what that means is she is slightly depleted in her fat pad here. She's also conscious of the fact that she gets a little bit of build-up under her eye with lymph, right? So we want to smooth everything out.
I remember seeing my father's face on a shilling for the first time and thinking how odd it looked. At the same time realizing I would probably one day have to look at my own face.
So for her, I prescribed a collagen polypeptide. What that does is it gives an immediate stuffing back to the face, right? So you're going to get that round apple of the cheek. She's very, very ticklish. So we sort of giggled away through it. But I remember her looking in the mirror and going, this is magic. With Helena, because she's got such great structure, I mean, she's a natural beauty. With her, she tends to go a little grey, a little green, a little ashy when she's tired. For her, it's about putting light and play and energy back to the skin.
What are we going to do with this sad old face?
So as I look at your skin, and you listen, you are very well maintained. You have very nice skin tone. What I would say here, and this is sort of quite similar to what I see with a lot of clients.
You can be honest.
Is you have a depleted fat pad here, which is not uncommon. So what I would really want to do is work on building up the volume here. That's going to give you a bit of a lift. That's going to smooth out the under eye area. Then what I would do is work to raise the brow a little bit here so you look a bit more bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, okay? And then what I'll do is I'll work a little bit around the jawline to sculpt this back, just to give you a less lived-in look. Okay, now that we've used the oxygen to deliver serums deep within the skin to hydrate, we're now going to lock everything in place and just will gravity to restore. What I love to do is wake up the skin. Microcirculation is really important to have all these connective elements in communication.
Ta-da!
As you can see, he is so glowy and vital. If we look at the cheek plane, we see there's far more bounce. That's because of the deep hydration that we've surged in there. The eyebrows have been lifted, so you're much more bright-eyed. And then if we look at the line of the jawline, if I just turn you, we can see that there's much more of a sculpting look here.
We have to talk costs.
Yes, about 150 really nationwide throughout the country.
There we are. I don't think I've ever paid anyone that kind of money to have my face slapped. But you probably did what a lot of viewers have wanted to do for a long time. But thank you, and thank you.
My pleasure, thank you.
Ross, he scalped you. He just scalped
He did give me an absolute skill, but it's funny, for quite a few days after, because we filmed that last week, you did see a difference. Certainly not handsome, but you certainly did see a difference. And it's hard as well when you come out of something like that and you're about to interview Rick Astley, who looks exactly the same.